Hello, my loves. I am Johanna Burkhardt. If you are new to me, I am a spiritual teacher, healer, and energy reader, among many other things. And this is your December 2019 energy reading for air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I am not an astrologer. I'm going to give you a little spiel here. I am a channel for an interdimensional collective of beings that call themselves the Conscious Collective. My words are light encoded, and so you may feel energy as you listen. And I ask that you just open yourself up to receive, and allow that these higher frequencies, allow it to assist you in integrating your light body, okay? I read a little bit differently than most. Like I said, I'm not an astrologer, so I don't read necessarily planetary alignments. I don't pull charts on planetary alignments. I read the energy, the flow of the cosmos. So I will be reading the energy that will be coming forth for all of us collectively, the different crystalline energies, plasma, gamma rays, key codes. Yes, some planetary alignments that they bring into my awareness, moons, eclipses, all of it brought together creates its own energetic signature for each and every one of us. And then it has a universal overflow or overtone for the collective itself. Okay. So this may show up for each of you differently. It may, the energies may present themselves in your relationships, in your finances, in your business, place of employment. And I'm not here to make it fit for you, okay? I'm here to bring the flow of what is coming forth into your awareness and allowing for you to see it wherever it shows up most for you, okay? So wherever you focus the most, this is where it's going to show up the most. The intensity of the energies that we talk about today are going to be different for each. Again, it's based upon your vibration. And remembering that vibration is the rate of speed in which we process energy, emotions, even thoughts, okay? So depending on that vibration, and then depending on your frequency at any given moment. And this is also going to be showing you opportunities where you can be expanding your conscious awareness. So please use your own intuition, take what resonates, please leave what doesn't, and just allow yourself to let yourself experience whatever's in the highest and best for you. Okay. So remembering time is fluid. It's an illusion. So this is going to show up how and when it needs to. I'm just reading the flow of energy for you. So how my readings are designed and intended to come forth is to bring empowering messages for the beginning, the middle, and the end of the month. I also ask to receive energies or tips to help you move through the energies or the empowering messages that I'm bringing forth for you, okay? So remembering that, again, not trying to make this fit, not trying to live by my words, but just allowing for this to be whatever that it needs to be when it needs to be. I'm just bringing it into your awareness. That is all I'm doing. Okay, so let's get started. Enough of my spiel and my talking. So we're going to be calling in energy for air signs, please, for the month of December 2019 for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So a lot of you are going to be having some serious growing pains this month. And that's okay. It's a good thing. It's maybe not going to feel the most comfortable. I'm feeling a lot of heart expansion is going to be happening for you guys, and the back heart. Okay. So back heart, there's going to be back of the heart chakra. There's going to be a lot of expansion or the possibility of expansion. This can also feel like massive resistance or constriction, depending upon, again, your vibration and frequency, okay, for each and every one of you. So as I tap into the beginning of December, I'm feeling for a lot of you that you are standing just outside of the gate of your desires, right? And you are almost like looking at everything that you want and seeing that it's like right there, right? You can see it. You can see what you want, but you may feel that the gate is locked, that you can't get it. It's like almost like you can see it, but you can't have it, right? Like I'm like almost like when you're on a diet, right? Someone's sitting there eating a piece of cake in front of you, and you're like, I can't have that cake, but I really want that cake. Why can't I have that cake? You know, and even trying to get it and kind of feeling like it's not obtainable for you, or that you're having it, someone's not allowing you to have it almost, right? And there's a little bit of envy there, a little bit of jealousy, and it's like you're looking and you are staring at it like, I want that. How can you have that and I can't? Like, why is this not available for me? And I really feel like that is a really unserving energy, because it's really keeping you in a lower vibration, right? And so whatever it is that you are wanting to achieve, right, it is available for you, but you have to kind of shift your energy. You have to shift your perspective in the way that you're seeing things. And what they're wanting you to do is really almost like narrowing in on what your actual intention is. What is the actual energy that you are trying to achieve here, right? Because we all know it's not actually about the external things. Those things are nice, but it isn't about the end result, right? But what is the actual energy that you are wanting to bring into your life, or that you're wanting to feel within your being? And it's like pulling that arrow back and really just allowing that arrow to shoot right at it, right? So when we pull that arrow back, we have to let go in order for it to flow, okay? But it's almost like you're afraid to do that. You're afraid because you feel alone. You don't feel that anybody has your back. You don't feel supported. And you don't feel like you don't feel like the universe has your back. You don't feel like your guides have your back. You feel like you've been completely let alone, right? And they're like, figure it out. But what they're saying is that's not the case at all. And they're showing me like a person standing in the center and all of these angels, right? I don't even see like benevolent beings or guides. I see straight up angels like surrounding them in a circle, and just putting this beautiful ball of light, and basically all of them, like all of them, handing this person arrows and saying, take your pick. We're all here for you. All we want you to do is to decide how you want to feel. What energy is it that you're trying to achieve here in these external things that you're going after, right? Because you think that those things are going to make you feel that. And what they're saying is for some of you, it's not that you don't know this. It's just that you're not remembering it at this moment. Okay. So come back to the present moment, right? Focus your energy on how you want to feel, knowing that you are supported, that they are always with you, right? That you are always supported, that you are always held. But some things that you really have to choose to step into. You have to choose to find that energy within you. They can't make you feel that. They can't make you understand that, right? But for some of you, I almost feel like you like it to be the hard way, because you like the density. You like to experience that, man, I have to have this physical thing. I have to kind of go through this physical thing. I can't just be a shape-shifting, transformative, flowing being in a 3D experience, right? For some of you, you like the physical heartache and obstacles and struggles, because I don't know, I feel like weirdly, I feel like it does something for you. So as we move into the middle of the month, we are going to be having a full moon on the 12th in Gemini, right? This is going to be in your sign, in the air signs anyway. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, okay? And we're just coming out of a Mercury retrograde. But Mercury its planet is designed for purification. Purification of your language, purification of the way that you communicate, and remembering that our throat chakra is our manifestation center. So how we speak about ourselves, how we speak about others, how we speak about our life and how it's going, all of those things carry a frequency with it. And that frequency is always communicating with the universe, always. And so that frequency comes from an energy of your whole entire being, of your whole entire body, and really anchoring back in, connecting with and communicating with your body, because your body has a lot of information for you here. But what I'm feeling for a lot of you is when you begin to do that with this full moon, right? When you begin to still yourself and have a little bit of reflection, right? And they're they're telling me for a lot of you there won't be a lot of stillness, right? This will be more of an active meditation, but you're going to be asked to still your mind either way, and really connect back into your physical body. Your body is always communicating with yourself. It is the lower animal self. Its only job as a body, as a physical density, is to help you experience pleasure or protect you from pain. And so your body is giving you signals. Your body is telling you what it needs or what is happening that needs to be corrected or reassured, right? So oftentimes our body goes through these, I don't know, it's almost like a flare up or a pain, or like you're like, why am I feeling this? Why is this happening all of a sudden? What it's saying is those are more than just signs of what you're currently going through. Those are um, deep traumas from ancestors far back, that if you do not reestablish that communication with your body, if you don't take the time to reestablish the trust within your body, your body's always going to be wanting, it's always going to be kind of like rejecting your energy, right? Your essence, because there's a discord there. There's an imbalance. There is an inner conflict happening because you're pushing through. You're ignoring your body and the fact that these traumas haven't, yes, there is something in your current life that is triggering this trauma, right? This physical ailment or illness or pain or discomfort. But it is just a signature match to a past trauma that was passed down through your ancestors, through your lineage. And what I'm showing is this is going back for a lot of you at least 7 to 10 years. And so you really have to reflect back on the patterns during this full moon, of your parents and their parents and their parents, right? Seeing how this cycle has repeated and repeated and repeated, and choosing to detach, right? Looking at your expectations of how you're trying to control and push and manipulate and make things happen, instead of letting go of expectation, letting go of attachment, seeing this deep pattern that has run, and that is activating your current trauma alert system. That's what my team calls it, the trauma alert system. Seeing how this is repeated and really connecting into the root of this, because you don't have to keep experiencing it, right? It can be completely healed if you choose to, right? But then again, for some, I feel like you kind of like it. So, and this is like really strange. I don't usually say things like that. So, but again, I'm not here to limit the truth, even if it triggers you. So I apologize if it does. So, but around this time, we also have on the 22nd, as we're heading in towards the end of the month, we have that winter solstice. And that's really a turning things for you. It's really an opportunity for you to kind of reset. And they haven't brought the solstice in for anybody else yet. So this is really something, pay attention to that day. I really feel like it has to do with your heart expansion, front and back. But I really feel like it's this whatever's happening in December is really going to be shifting things for you. But it's going to be asking you to really tap in to that higher version of yourself, that soul self, right? The one who is that immortal, infinite being, the one who really can be anything it wants to be, right? And that is not just this physical body, right? But is instead, this is a vessel. This vessel is your temple, and it holds information for you, right? It holds your Akash. Everything you need is within it, right? But you really have to be bringing down that higher level energy and integrating it, connecting it into your physical body, replacing the dense, traumatic memories in your cells from your lineage, with pure consciousness, right? Pure love. possibility, opportunity, and choosing to live things differently. So very powerful for you. As we also come into the end of the month, we have a new moon on the 26th in Capricorn, so very earth grounding energy, as well as a solar eclipse. This is big for us collectively, okay? We have some big shifts, but Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn reminds me of our solar plexus. It's really about the structure, taking responsibility, ambition, success. And for some of you, I'm really feeling like you're going to be coming up with a plan. Like as you move through that middle of the month, you're going to have this newfound clarity, right? You're going to be asked to let go. You're seeing patterns. You're like, I'm going to shift this shit. I'm going to do things differently. And so you really sit down. You're like, I'm going to make a plan, right? I'm going to get strategic. I'm going to write down a plan. I'm going to come up with a plan of action. But what they're saying is be careful. That's great. Having a structure is fabulous and we recommend it. But if you don't allow yourself to flow with it, if you don't allow yourself to overflow from it and really see outside of that structure, see outside of that box, you're going to be creating more resistance and more turbulence in your life. Okay. So we want you to create a plan for 2020. We want you to create that structure, but we also want you to flow with it, knowing that you are never alone, that you are always being guided, that you are going to always be supported, right? All you're being asked to do is to integrate that higher vibration of you, that higher frequency of you, I should say instead. And really remember that you are more than this physical experience, right? You didn't come here just to live in separation. And that's what we did when we came here. We came here to play in the energy of separation, to see the duality, to see how we can evolve and return to oneness, to unity. And that means that we have to integrate and accept all parts of our being, even the parts of ourselves that we don't like. And also the higher dimensional parts of our being, the multi-dimensional parts of our being. And allow all of that to be anchored, that we are all of these beings, that we are all of these angels, that we are the creator of our reality. Okay, so big messages for you guys. So let's pull a couple of cards and see if we get confirmation or any bonus messages. Whew. Big stuff for you guys. But I do feel like this heart expansion is going to be very successful because as I moved through towards the end of the month, I could really feel it easing up, and I felt like I was a more expanded, I had more expanded energy and more expanded awareness, possibilities, opportunities. So that is available to you. Please know that. Okay. So what other messages or confirmations do you have for air signs for December 2019? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm also hearing right now to really be grounded, to come back into this present moment. Anytime you're feeling like things are not working out, or you find yourself judging, gossiping, or future tripping, right? Anytime you're doing any of those things, they're really wanting you to use your breath, right? Breath work is going to be big for you. I mean, you are air signs. The breath is our life force. And allowing that with the visual of as you breathe in, of it anchoring into your root, and as you breathe out, anchoring even further into Mother Gaia. So using your breath, coming back to this moment, reminding yourself that you are safe, that you are right where you are supposed to be, and that you are learning and evolving. And if something's not working, it's an opportunity for you to adjust, for you to learn the lesson and stop repeating it. I'm hearing that a lot for this reading. Okay, additional messages, please, for air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Here we go. And do 3. Oh, man, this card has shown up for every reading so far. This is interesting. Okay. So the first one we got was the Rainbow Prince, compensation, perseverance, okay, but it came in reverse. Okay, so again, just as we said in the beginning of the reading, this is a beautiful confirmation that, you know, everything that we desire, like we desire compensation, right? We desire that energy of 7, right? The rainbow, even though it's a 26. Um, I'm showing the colors and hearing the energy of 7, right? The one who leads herself, right? So in order to lead another or to lead by example, we first must lead ourselves. And so when you're in this energy, you're in a state of disempowered. You are looking to everybody else to define you, to lead you to why is that possible for them and not me? Why is it so easy for them and not me, right? And instead, they're asking you to readjust that, right? To come back to yourself, to really tune into you, and that everything you need is actually within you. And I know, I feel like for some, it's almost like I can hear people saying, like, it's easier for you to say. Listen, it's not. I know the struggle is real sometimes in this human experience, right? I get it. I totally get it. But the truth is that nothing can be taken from you, right? All of these things that we have in our reality, where we want to be reflecting, when we see that, we can look at where someone else is on their journey and allow it to be something that says, that's possible for me, right? If it's possible for them, it's possible for me. If I believe and dream that this is what I want, I know it's possible for me. And by looking at that person, I can say to myself, it's achievable, right? And it may look different for me, and that's okay. Okay? That's a good confirmation. Excuse me. The second one, this is the card that's come up for everybody, is the Spiral Dancer. And it's perception, and it's the energy, the number 5. They keep bringing me to the number 5. And in this one, they're actually bringing me to the pink energy and also the yellow for you guys. Because the pink energy is the high heart energy. It is pure source love. And again, they're reminding me of the expansion you guys are going to be experiencing in your hearts. This is some major union. All right. I feel like for a lot of you, there's a lot of union of all parts of you. But again, you have to be detached. You can't be weighed down by the things that didn't work in the past, that aren't working currently for you in whatever given moment, and really assessing how you're trying to control or what expectations aren't being met. And instead, allow that air energy to lift you up, to see a different perception or perspective, a different view. Really allow yourself to be that eagle, to go up high and look at everything and be like, it's not just this one focus. There's so much more I'm not seeing here. And then we have the energy of the number 5, right? That change. And change is coming, right? Through the middle of the month, as you guys are going through this full moon, and that's ruled by the energy of Mercury in your own sign, right? In air signs, really allowing for that energy to carry you up, to have that shift in perspective so that you can, as you move into the end of the month, really have a good structure, a good plan, because you're going to finally be able to see the patterns that have been repeating. You're going to be able to finally see what you're still holding on to. For some, I feel like it's almost a whole reality that you're holding on to, right? And we have to let go of those illusions, right? You can experience this life and experience this world and enjoy it, right? But you can also do it from that higher energetic perspective, that embodiment of all parts of you, and that you are actually a multi-interdimensional being made up of many lifetimes that are all happening consecutively. So really bringing in some shift in perspective for you guys. Okay. And then I got the Chess Queen. Trusting, strategizing, right? Again, this is a great confirmation, because towards the end of the month, you're going to be creating that plan. You're going to be creating that structure, but also you have to remember to trust. You might be asked to make a move that isn't a part of your plan. Are you going to trust that? Are you going to allow yourself to trust yourself and really take that move, even though it's not a part of your plan? Right? So there's a lot of self-trust that's being asked to come in here. And remember, like, she is the chess piece. You are the creator. Your plans are going to shift and change as your awareness does, as your expansion does, right? Because every decision we make, good or bad, right, shifts our timelines, shifts what we call in. So you are going to be asked to make moves that aren't a part of your plan. And it's up to you on whether you're going to be super attached to it or you're going to flow with it, right? Again, listening to your body. What is your body telling you? Because for a lot of you, I feel like your body doesn't trust you because you've ignored it so many damn times. And this is an opportunity for you to be like, I'm going to reestablish that connection. And I'm going to trust it. I'm really going to trust it here. If you are desiring to have a more in-depth experience with me one-on-one, I offer a variety of services. At this moment in time, I never say never. So at this moment in time, I'm not feeling like I will be doing personal readings in 2020. I didn't do a whole lot of them this year either. It's not something I offer all the time, but they are fabulous. So if you're wanting to have a little bit of insight on 2020, I will be offering those through the month of December. So look below in the description box and reach out to me if that calls to you. And as always, I see you, okay? I hear you, and you are fucking worthy, all right? So I love you, and I'll be back in the middle of the month for your mid-month bump. Bye, guys.